I'm EkkiThump and welcome back to Let's Play Rising World. Holy shit, well I'm doing some more work on the roof. I think I've gone up high enough at this point. So we're going to start laying in like flat blocks just to finish off up here. There's enough space here for like an attic. Maybe not a proper second floor, but I don't think we're going to need one honestly. Holy shit, the grind in this game, let me tell you. It's a lot of grind. Thanks for the information, Scott G and wait, who else was it? Carol Atkins. There we go. I hadn't noticed these buttons here. These chests are like 4 times larger than I thought they were. So we've got all these extra storage slots. So no, we're not short on space at all. We've got loads of space. I'm just going to put a load of lumber in here. On page 2. Nice. Now we need to get some more blocks to finish off the corners, and we need flat blocks. Fortunately, I did, when I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to make the roof, I made a bunch of flat blocks. So let's spend the ones we've made first of all. That's not going to be even close to enough to actually fill in this gap, but it'll be a start. Slot 3. I mean, it takes almost 3/4 of a stack to do 1 row up here. I may even need more stone. Yeah, so that's 2.5 stacks of stone. Well, yeah, I'm definitely going to need more before we finish this. I've got some left. My God. Okay, well, here's our roof space anyway. I'm wondering, I was going to put a chimney up here somewhere. So I'm kind of wondering where I should put that. Or, well, I guess it would make sense either in the kitchen or over there above the forge. I think in the forge is where I'm going to have my attic access. So I might build a chimney up here. But before I build anything, I am going to need more stone. God, Bennett, well I hope this is enough. I've got a sneaking suspicion it won't be. I'm actually starting to get an ache in my hand from holding left click down for so long. That's Jesus, what is that? 8 times 3? 60. No, 24 stacks of stone I've mined today. Alright, more squares. Wait, that's not right, is it? I think there's a corner piece missing there. Get out of there, you. Alright, well, I think we've sort of done the main sets of blocks. I need to go around now and fill in all these little corners. Also need to do the same thing on the inside. Right, so these are all outside corners. Do you know I've got some of those somewhere? Before I make any fresh ones, let's work through these few. God, I thought I could catch that one as it fell. It probably needs an inside corner and then an outside corner, doesn't it? How the hell did this work before? Oh, right, okay. I see, so I need to get rid of this bit. Got it. There we are, that's how it needs to be. And then there's a slant at the edge right here. Okay, I need inside corners here. outsides here. There's stuff missing here, most definitely. Let's have a look. Gonna need a few slopes to stick in there. Ah, no, that's gonna have to be a square. That's gonna have to be an inside corner. And what's this bit here? This is an inside as well, isn't it? Right, so I've spent all my insides. I don't really want to make another stack of them because I don't think I'm going to... Well, actually I may get through that many because I'm sure I'm going to need some upside down ones to go on the inside as well. Let's see, right, all this side's done. You need to go in there, you need to go in here as well. I really hate that this bit is asymmetrical. For some reason that part of the house sticks out one more block than this part. But I'm not going back to change it now. Oh, my fucking drink bar's gone red. Okay, so is it only one more inside corner I need to finish off the outside of the roof then? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see, where are you? That's the one. One of those. And there. So from the outside, the house looks finished now. Of course it's not. We've got internal walls to put up next. And you see here I've got these corners to fill in. Right, don't stop flying for a second. What I want to do now is probably get the roof on, in the ceilings on inside. Now what sort of material are we going to do those in? Much as I hate the idea of going back in that mine, I probably want to do the roof in some kind of stone as well. Let's have a look. Definitely not stone bricks. It needs to be something quite smooth. Marble's a bit ridiculous though. These plaster blocks, I'm pretty sure we want one of these. Do we want the white or do we want the yellow? I don't think the yellow's going to go, is it? Not with all the other colours. Let's make like 4 of the marble. They're not marble. The white plaster. And let's just see how it looks, say here. What do you think? Have that all the way across? It'll probably look okay. And that'll also be the floor of the attic. Ow, should be okay. If I did half blocks, can I stack those on top of each other? Where are the half blocks? I've gone actually the wrong way. Just going to waste a little bit of stone just to see if I can do this. A half block can be placed on 3 different levels. Now, see, what I was going to do was have a white ceiling down here and a different half block as the floor up there. But usual voxel game rules, we can't have two things in one space, so we can't do that. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so that's going to be the roof. What about the internal walls? I'm kind of feeling more like some kind of wood for the walls, which means I've got to go and get a bunch of logs. What am I looking for? Logs. I don't think I've got any saved. No, so I need to get some logs. At least it makes a change from mining stone. Okay, we're back and we've got some more stuff to plant. Picked up a couple of, there we are, apple saplings. Let's get these on the grid, make sure they're nicely spaced out, same as these ones. I just know that's going to annoy me eventually, how these trees are just generally all over the place. These are coming on well. These are our tomato seedlings that we planted last session. That's probably only a couple of hours of growth. And I've got some more to stick in. Oh, I've got some cotton ones as well. Nice, this is going to be a great food source for us. What do we have here? Oh, tomato seed. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've got loads of them. And let's put the cotton in its own row, of course. These are the pumpkins, which are also coming on quite nicely. Now then, I've got my logs, so let's see what we're going to do about the walls then. Which one do we start with? Well, this one is probably okay to start with. It's getting dark. Should we have a sleep and make it morning again? Let's see if we can do that. Now, I don't think the time skip actually works until it's night. Okay, fine. Let's see what we're going to do with these blocks. So, wood. Is there any sort of fancy, nice looking wood we could use? Any kind of wool wood? Blocks and planks. These all look a bit rough. But those are the only two options for wood, really, aren't they? Blocks or planks. Don't like that one at all. That's fucking MDF or plasterboard. We're not having that. That's alright, but I'm not too sure about the lines down the middle. That's 92. Definitely not. Not having cork walls, that's just ridiculous. That one's an okay shade, but the pattern's a bit lurid. Plus, it's going to annoy me how it repeats itself like that. See, it's got an interesting looking grain, but when you're going to see that pattern all over the wall, just repeated every block, I assume. I'm not sure I want that. That's too boring. This one might do. It looks textured without looking noticeably repetitive and horrible. That's 71. That's a bit too rough. These are all like peasant cottage textures. Okay, let's go with that. Start off with a stack of 71 and see how it goes. And we've got to leave, what is it? It's 2 by 5 for an internal door somewhere. Probably there. No, go up for Christ's sake. Why would I want you to go out? Oh, this is actually, yeah, this is pretty nice. I think this is going to work. Okay, let's have a lot more of that. Let's have enough. We've actually got room for it then. Well, we'll make two stacks at a time. Okay. Now what have we got over here? This is like the kitchen bit. It is going to be a bit weird having the kitchen and bathroom separated by only one door, but there's nowhere else to put the bathroom really. Maybe we can have a little dining bit over here. Yeah, just for a little bit of verisimilitude, because you are supposed to have the kitchen and the dining room separated by two doors. The kitchen and the toilet even separated by 2 doors. Okay, let's rethink this a little bit. So, living room is here. Come through a door here into the dining room with a kitchen over here, or into the toilet. So actually this needs to come all the way over. Except for two door. Well, there's a door here somewhere. Where's my hammer? In fact, this can just be a saloon door, can't it? Okay, and space, space, wall. That's what we want. And we also want to be able to come directly into the kitchen from the dining room. So we can might as well just have the we have the door, I guess, a bit more to this side. And we want the toilet, of course. Right, so we've done over here. We've done there. We've got this one to do next. And that's all the wood. But we know what we're doing there. Right, now I did have some lumber. So I could probably start putting some kitchen furniture down. So let's grab some of that. We've got plenty more if we need it. Let's see. Where was it? Got miscellaneous, decoration. Doors, beds, bathroom ladders, banister chests. I haven't seen it, but it might be in storage in one of the other ones. Or chests? No, not chests. Kitchen furniture, where was it? Fuck, I know I've actually seen it. I have literally seen the kitchen counter. That's why I was doing this. Oh, it was here, the kitchenettes. Oh, Jesus, that's expensive. $48 lumber each. Wow. Okay, well, I'm sure I'm going to want at least one corner kitchenette. Which way? Oh, it goes around this way, doesn't it? No, the other way. Bit more. That one goes there. Let's put a sink under the window. Do you know this is eerily similar to the actual kitchenette in my house? Mine's a little bit lighter. And the wood's a bit darker, but it's the same sort of thing. Kitchenette with sink. We want 40 lumber, 4 iron plates. Iron plates. How much iron do we actually have left? Do we even have any iron left? I hope it's in this container. I do have some ore. Right, sink kitchenette. So that goes there. How many more do we fit in here? Have I got any blocks to measure this with? So these are, I assume, basically 1 block wide each. They're a little bit more than 1 block wide. Like a block and a half each, maybe. I don't know. We probably get one more on, and then we want a trash can on the end. Oh, wait, does the trash can go there? Or do we want the bin like at this end of the kitchen? What do we put here? Probably the one of the kitchenettes with drawers on, right? I think it's going to be a B and a C in there. I don't just want a blank fronted one. Yes. So the nice thing there is they have a little bit of storage as well. Unfortunately, only like a third of a page, well, a quarter of a page. But we can shove some crap in there, so don't be surprised in a future episode to find me keeping saplings and, I don't know, tungsten ore in the kitchen. Alright, well that just about uses up my materials, so we'll call the session there. Pretty decent progress, I think. We've done the outside of the roof. We've decided on a material for the ceilings in here, and the walls. Got quite a few of the walls up. I'm so going to have to replace this, but we probably want the dining stuff in here anyway. And we got some mod cons in. Got a sink in the kitchen. Does this do anything? No, it's not even plumbed in. But we've got a show sink. There's probably a bunch of other stuff we can do. There is another workbench after this one. Here, so most of these we've got now. There is also a tier 2 workbench for which we need iron, lots of iron and some aluminium to craft advanced items. I've no idea what that means, but hopefully it includes things like microwaves, maybe even a dishwasher. But whatever, that'll do for this episode. So that's been Let's Play Rising Worlds, and I've been EkkiThump. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more gameplay of this game, and I will see you next time.